I think we're getting live. We are here. Cool. Amazing. Let me know if you're here in the chat. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for hello and letting me know you're excited for this. So, hoping to see some people here live, but also, of course, we're going to have a replay of this session. So, do not fear if you can't stay for the whole thing, or we will have this recorded and you can access it again and again and again, because this one I feel like is really important for people to be able to step into. All right, let me know you can hear me okay. Let me know if there's anything in particular you're wanting to hear or experience in your Akashic Records today. But otherwise, we're going to get started. Amazing. Thank you. Glad to know we can hear. All right. So how this will work, it's going to be a little bit different to how you might have previously experienced an Akashic record reading. So this is using my Hypnotic Akashic Awakening journey, modality, method, whatever we want to call this. And essentially what's going to be happening is I'm going to lead you into a hypnotic trance where you will be able to open your own Akashic records and receive the guidance from your council of light, your record keepers, your spirit guides, whoever is there to support you and answer these questions for you. It might even be your higher self or your future self that supports you in this space. Because we are going to be actually opening the records, you're going to want to make sure that when I prompt you later on, I will ask you to repeat after me in your mind or out loud a certain statement. And in that moment, I want you to actually include your full legal name. So I will say something like, I give you a bit of a breather, open the records, like that sort of thing. So just make sure that you insert your own specific name, and that way, you're calling in the information for yourself. All right. Other than that, I think we are good to get started. Let me know if you have any questions before we go. But otherwise, I feel like, we're in this moment. Hello, Laura. Nice to see you that you're here as well. Okay. All right. So I want you to find a comfortable space to be in. This will probably be maybe a 30-minute session, maybe a little bit longer. We shall see. And just somewhere you're not interrupted, because this is a hypnosis experience. I want you to make sure you're in a place where you're safe, where the people around you are safe. So no driving vehicles, no looking after children or anything like that. So we want to be in a place where we can be by ourselves and and then safe in our own space. All right, let's go. Welcome. This is a journey into your Akashic Records, a multi-dimensional space where the story of your soul is held. In this sacred space, past, present, and future exist as one. You are here to remember, retrieve, and realign. Allow this journey to gently reconnect you with your purpose, your gifts, and the guidance waiting for you. Take a moment to settle into your space, letting the outside world fade into a soft, distant hum. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Again, inhale deeply and exhale any tension, pressure, or noise. One final inhale, and as you exhale, Allow your eyes to close, your jaw to soften, your shoulders melting gently away from your ears. Now imagine a warm wave of soft golden light beginning at the crown of your head, flowing down your forehead, through your throat, down your chest, along your spine, through your hips, and all the way to your toes. With each breath, you settle into a frequency of stillness, softness, and readiness. You are safe to soften, safe to receive, safe to remember. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine you are standing at the top of a soft spiral staircase of light. This staircase leads you downward into the deeper layers of your consciousness, towards the sacred vault of your Akashic Records. You begin to descend, and with each number, you drop deeper. 10, softening. 9, drifting deeper. 8, calm and curious. 7, surrendering. 6, body loose and light. 5, halfway down now. 4, even deeper. 3, trusting what arises. 2, almost at the threshold. 1, fully relaxed, fully open. At the base of the staircase, a doorway is waiting. This is the entrance to your personal Akashic Records. It may look like a temple, a library, a cosmic gateway, a forest portal. Trust whatever appears. When you are ready, you gently open the door and step through. A soft, loving energy welcomes you in. You step inside, and a feeling of familiarity washes over you. You've been here before. You are safe. You are supported. You walk into the heart of the records, where an expansive space reveals itself. Shelves of light, scrolls, symbols, books glowing with soul wisdom. Everything you've ever been and everything you're becoming lives here. Repeating after me, silently or aloud. I now open the Akashic Records of my business, my body, and my being. I ask for clear guidance for my 2026 timeline, for my path, my expansion, my highest alignment. Only that which is for my highest good is welcome here. Feeling the portal open. Breathe into your spine, and a golden current flows upward through your body. Ahead of you, a luminous corridor begins to take shape. This is your future timeline corridor. It stretches forward like a river of light, holding the highest potential timeline of your 2026. You step toward it, a sacred movement into becoming, into yourself. The corridor glows brighter as you approach. Now step into the first chamber. Ask, what is the energy of my business in 2026? Who am I serving? What have I built? What's ready to come alive? Let the visuals or knowing arise within you. Feel the alignment of your 2026 business self. Moving deeper into the corridor, your 2026 self appears. Steady, wise, grounded. Ask, how do I move through the world in 2026? What identity am I fully embodying? What truth do I finally claim? What do you want me to know now? Allow their presence to merge with yours, to provide you with this inner wisdom. You move again into the corridor, and this time a warm chamber opens up before you. Ask, who supports me in 2026? What community, collaborations, or relationships align with my expansion? Receive what rises. Continuing on, down the light-filled corridor, and the final chamber glows brightly. Here you ask, what does abundance look like for me in 2026? How does money flow through and for me? What opportunities unfold? Let your vision deepen. Returning now to the central corridor, feeling your 2026 self standing before you. Here you merge with them, their clarity, their knowing, their embodiment, flowing into every cell. You calibrate to your highest 2026 timeline now. Feel the timeline collapse inward, not something far ahead, but something already seated within you. Whispering within, I am aligned with my 2026 timeline. I am ready for what is mine. I become what I already am. Let it settle. And from this moment forward, your anchor to this 2026 timeline will be a sacred gesture. Whenever you want to reconnect to your clarity, your knowing, your future self, and as you do this with me now, you gently touch your thumb to your index finger and feel a subtle spark of recognition move through your body, and release your finger and thumb, because this gesture becomes a key, a doorway, a reminder. When my fingers meet, I return to the frequency of my future. This micro movement anchors the entire timeline within you. And now repeat after me in your mind or out loud. I close the records of my business, my body, and my being with gratitude. I seal in this activation and allow it to continue unfolding in perfect timing. Now begin to walk back up this luminous corridor toward the doorway of the records. With one last look back in gratitude, you step through and softly close the door behind you. The space is sealed. The light within you remains. As you return to the here and now, I will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you come back more fully into your body, bringing clarity, guidance, and energy with you. 1. Bringing back the messages and memories. 2. Feeling your body awaken. 3. Breathing more deeply now. 4. Wiggling fingers and toes. 5. Eyes open, fully present, grounded, and clear. Welcome back, and take your time to just ground into this space, shake your hands, move your body if you need to, stand up, whatever that needs to be. I want you to take a moment to maybe grab some water, have a drink of that if that feels good. You might want to journal later or soon now if you feel called, knowing that your 2026 timeline is already unfolding. I would love to hear from you if this has been a beautiful opening experience for you. I'd love to know everything you experienced. I always love to hear from people about what they've seen, what they've experienced. So if you want to share in the chat or the comments below this video that you're watching, where you went in your Akashic Records experience, I love to hear even what sort of doorway they people experienced. So I know for me, it is a sort of intergalactic portal where it has more of a holographic space kind of feel to it. But others, talk about, the rustic doors, maybe even stone archways, things like that. So please do share with me, even if you're just feeling like you want to just share that, but please also go deeper with me as well. So if you're feeling you don't want to share that more publicly, please do DM me, send me a message on Instagram, in school, wherever you can find me. On Instagram, I'm at the Bree Boucher, TheBreeBoucher, and find me on school in my community, the Whoopernut Society. And yes, please do share how you've, moved through this. And as you start to experience this opening up for you as well, because this is a ever-moving landscape, isn't it? You know, as you will go into next year, as you kind of connect with that version of you that you merged into, you're going to be kind of like opening up doorways. And yeah, I'd love to know how it plays out for you. Stephanie's just shared, beautiful. I love your Akashic Access method. Thank you. I'm so glad. I've got a page of answers. I was instructed to get under the waterfall. Oh, the energetic workings of the stars are part of the greater mysteries. I love that, Stephanie. Thank you so much for sharing that experience. Laura, this was different than last time, and I was told to await downloads. Oh, okay. My doorway is similar to a hobbit house, as you called it, a vault. Yeah, cool. I love that. So cool. I like that you have been given, you know, the guidance to wait, you know, that there is still more movement happening, more, you know, information is coming your way. And perhaps, Laura, you might feel called, or I invite you to listen to this again as the time kind of, you know, moves forward. Obviously, this is something that is about your future self, even though I do talk about 2026 in particular. So, you know, it's November. We have time to allow that to unfurl. So those downloads will come. Maybe they'll come in your sleep. Maybe you didn't need the Akashic record experience to open that up, or perhaps you'll feel called to come back to this, which is totally, you know, beautiful and just the right thing. So that was really lovely. Thank you, both ladies, for sharing that. And as I said before, if you are watching this on the replay, please do drop some comments below on this video, whether that's on YouTube or inside the Wipreneur Society. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that there. That was beautifully timed, just on 30 minutes. And yeah. Oh, Laura's just said, oh, and my hallway was like a restricted section of the library. That's really cool. Kind of like one of those places where you have to like open up the, you know, the red rope. I can see that visual. That's so cool. I love that. So good. All right, ladies, thank you so much for sharing. Please do jump into my DMs if you want to share anything more, or of course, continue commenting publicly as well. I welcome that as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to just quickly screenshot that in case we, you know, lose all of this beautiful wisdom that you shared. Thank you. All right. Thanks so much, and I will see you in another session, I'm sure, down the track. Take care, lovelies. Bye.